And welcome back to breaking news. I think the latest news in the last 48 hours is Ukrainians invaded Russia. Yes, they have invaded Russia, the southern region of Russia, the Kursk part. And there's been intense fighting, a very complicated situation. This sincerely caught the Russians off their guard. It's been estimated there's about 1,000 Ukrainian military involved in this invasion, and Kiev is going to send another 2 brigades to back them up. And they're 60 kilometers from the nuclear power station in that Russian region. We should ask ourselves one thing: they haven't got sufficient manpower to throw away in useless battles. Seeing so far I'm at 600,000 Ukrainians have died so far on the battlefield alone, and they say it's an estimated 1,000, 2,000 probably per day dying. And obviously Putin, as they get around of it, we have to say sorry, have to draw the line, and it has to be the final line, because let these invaders sodding around in your backyard, you'll be totally pissed off. I think he's pissed off in this moment, and we shall see how it will evolve, the situation. But mind you, there's a statement from the EU saying Ukraine has the right to defend itself. Yes, but that doesn't mean encourage them through the proxies to invade Russia. This is an act of war. You have invaded a sovereign country. They probably can say things about Ukraine. Oh yes, the Russians have invaded a sovereign country called Ukraine. The story's a little bit different, and the story's a bit complicated. There are 4 regions which the Ukrainian constitution recognises, which are Russian-speaking Ukrainian regions of Ukraine. And since 2014, Donetsk has been targeted by shelling from the regime of Kiev on civilian populations. They're not targeting military stuff, and they are diverting their so-called resources, NATO resources. Instead of fronting the enemy on the battlefield, you start wasting enemy men and resources in useless propaganda invasion stunts, which in the end they will fail. It may be a complicated situation, but the Russians will get on the top of it. They will push out and destroy Ukrainian invasion forces.